horse's mouth. Now, of course, we need to talk about Broadchurch. Back on our screens, the final season of Broadchurch.
Yes.
How do you feel? Because it's been so big.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the final season airing?
I feel sad to not be going back to it because it's been a wonderful thing, but it's the right thing to do. I feel like we've told that story and we've taken those characters on a journey, and I feel very proud of it. Actually, I feel I hope the audiences will enjoy it, but I feel like we've done those characters and that the story of that community. I feel like, you know, they can go out into the ether now.
The last season kind of had a couple of different storylines running through it. Season 3, are we sticking with the one?
Pretty much, yeah. It's a new case, so there's new characters, and that'll introduce obviously new suspects and new complications. But the thing that Broadchurch I think has always done well is to be very loyal to the actuality of crime. So the fact that Danny Latimer was killed, I think in our story timeline 4 years ago now. That's still relevant to the people who live in that community, as it would be if a small boy was killed. So you know, we don't just move on like it never happened, and we still follow the story of Danny's parents. And now, of course, there's a new terrible crime. It's a horrendous sexual assault that's taken place. So that has ripples within that community as well. It's as much about the sort of the aftermath of crime and the way a community deals with that as it is about the whodunit and the thriller of it, which of course is also a very important element.
And what's next? I mean, you've had, I suppose, hit TV series wise, you've had Doctor Who, Broadchurch. What's next? Are you looking at something to fill that gap, that void perhaps? Obviously the movie's a big thing.
Yeah.
What's next?
I never really think that. I mean, right next I'm doing a play. I'm doing Don Juan in Soho. In Soho, in fact. The play's called Don Juan in Soho. We will also be doing it in Soho in London, in the West End. So I'm right in the middle of rehearsals at the moment, and that's immediately what's next. We've got 2 weeks to go and then we open, so we're just getting to the kind of squeaky bum stage on that. Beginning, you know, waking up in the middle of the night in a bit of a panic, but it'll all be fine.
Does that happen all the time?
Oh yeah. It seems to be part of it. Sort of, I think though fear is a good engine, isn't it? Propels us all on.
So you get the nerves then?
Yeah, oh yes, all the time. I'm nervous now sitting here talking to you.
The movie premiere later on tonight. Listen, David, thank you so much for chatting to us.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.